More than a dozen local chefs have been working hard, getting ready for a black tie affair happening tomorrow night. It raises money for a great cause.
ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth is live at Johnny D's Waffles and Bakery in Myrtle Beach this morning with details on the Grand Strand Signature Chefs Auction. Good morning.
Good morning. That's right. And look at Jamie. I think you have enough home fries.
Yes, this is
station right now.
a little bit.
So this is Johnny D's, and this is a breakfast place, but you are not cooking breakfast at the Signature Chefs Auction.
No, I'm not.
I'm
very excited about what I'm making. I made it exclusively for this event. Every time I do these kind of events, you know, the guests that are coming, they're coming, you know, because they want to support the organization, but they also want to have a great meal. So I'm like, what can I make? What can I make to really wow them? So this time I have created I'm making a ginger risotto topped with a pineapple salad and an Asian-inspired pork cheek.
What? Excuse me. Drool right here. Wow. I think you're showing off.
I am. I'm trying. I try to show off. I always try to show off at these events because I always make breakfast. So when I do an event like this, I'm like, oh, it's time to make something else. Let's show everyone what I got. Let's learn something new. You know, I don't exactly get to work with pork cheek all the time, so it was pretty fun. And you know, trial and error. I made it like 4 or 5 times, and I feel like I really perfected the dish. So I'm really excited to serve it to everyone on Thursday.
Okay, so next time, if you need people to, you know, taste your mistakes.
Okay.
Keep an eye, cameraman. Keep an eye. We'll be happy to come
I'll put you on my list for research and development.
Right.
I'll give you a call.
Yes. That'll be my side job.
Yes.
So what are we making this morning for breakfast?
Well, this morning, right now, I got the home fries. I'm just trying to get the restaurant ready. You know, in the morning when we come in, we cook the home fries first, and we heat up all of our sauces. And whenever we have to make grits, you know, grits are very important in the morning. Can't be messing them up.
Right.
So we got them going. So basically, I like to cook the home fries here. Basically, I bring them up to temperature. Soften them up a little bit, and then we store them, and then we cook them to order, finish them off on the grill. We like to serve them nice and crispy. So I'll be making you breakfast here in a minute.
Yes.
So.
Oh, sounds good. Hey, wait, do you hear that? It's cameraman Keith's stomach growling.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll make him breakfast too. I don't want him to be left out. We got to take care of the cameraman.
That's right, guys.
Looks like fun, and there's a variety of different chefs, from Johnny D's to Wicked Tuna, for example, and different restaurants throughout the Grand Strand. And the Grand Strand Signature Chefs Auction is happening tomorrow night at the Myrtle Beach Marriott Resort and Spa at Grand Dunes, starting at 6.
Now, tickets are still available on the March of Dimes website. You can go to our ABC 15 Facebook page for that link. And an annual fundraiser in the Grand Strand to benefit the March of Dimes is quickly approaching. The Black Tie Affair also supports local chefs.
ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth is live with one of those chefs at Johnny D's Waffles and Bakery in Myrtle Beach, talking about the Signature Chefs Auction. Good morning.
Good morning, that's right. Jamie is behind us cooking us some breakfast, and she's going to be making an amazing dish, like an Asian dish, for the event. And Colleen Sweat with March of Dimes. This event goes on every year, and it really is spectacular. A lot of people come out to enjoy delicious food and, of course, support the March of Dimes. And talk about the March of Dimes and everything that this money goes towards.
Well, as you know, we're about babies. We're primarily trying to give every baby a fighting chance and bring them into the world healthy, but unfortunately that doesn't happen all the time. We've got prematurity, birth defects, and unfortunately we don't save them all. So doing things like the Signature Chefs Auction is a way that we can get the community involved, get some awareness out, and get the money that's so needed to do the research so that we can bring them into the world healthy.
Right, and you know, you guys are making such big strides, and that research is just crucial for getting out there and hopefully one day saving all the babies, because wouldn't that be a happy day?
That would be a happy day, and that is the day that we're looking forward to. And I think that, you know, November is Prematurity Awareness Month, and so this fits in so perfectly. And actually, our event tomorrow is on Prematurity Awareness Day, which is a great thing that will really get that awareness out there on just prematurity, and we are making great strides. So we've got 5 prematurity research centers. We're doing things that have never been done before by doing team science, and we're starting to see some you know, results and some information and some causes us to that.
Well, that's exciting to hear, and of course it's from events like this that do help out with that funding and the donations and everything, guys.
Hey, it's an effort that we can all get behind, especially when there's food involved, right?
Exactly, and a fantastic cause. So go check it out, the Grand Strand Signature Chefs Auctions tomorrow night at the Myrtle Beach Marriott Resort and Spa at Grand Dunes at 6 o'clock.
Tickets are still available on the March of Dimes website. You can go to the ABC 15 Facebook page for that link.
More than a dozen local chefs have been working hard getting ready for tomorrow's black tie affair that raises money for a great cause.
ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth is live this morning at Johnny D's Waffles and Bakery in Myrtle Beach with more information on the Grand Strand Signature Chef's Auction. Good morning.
Good morning, that's right. It really is a lot of fun. I've gone several times and you get to enjoy some delicious food. We actually enjoyed delicious breakfast this morning. Thank you, Jamie. Cameraman Keith, are you happy now? Yes, his stomach was growling earlier. But you aren't cooking breakfast for this event. This is actually your first time going here and you're making some sort of delicious Asian dish, correct?
Yes, I'm really excited about it. When I do these kind of events, I like to come up with something new, exciting, because the people that are coming, they do, you know, they come for the charitable event, but they also come because they want to try, you know, the chef's amazing food. So this year I have prepared a ginger risotto with a pineapple salsa and a Asian-inspired pork cheek. So basically I took different Asian flavors, mixed them, make a marinade. The pork cheek is actually soaking right now. It's been soaking since yesterday, so it's going to absorb a lot of that flavor.
Getting ready,
and then tomorrow
all right.
we will slow cook it in the oven, and that marinade I made down will evaporate down and turn more into like a glaze. So then I'll use that as like the sauce for the dish. So it's really delicious. I'm really excited about serving it. So
that sounds really delicious. Now, what made you come out and do this event to help support the March of Dimes?
You know, I saw it last year that it was, you know, publicity and stuff like that and being advertised. And I was like, oh, you know, that would be a really cool event, you know, to get involved in. I'm like, I'll have to see for next year. And then next year came and, you know, Colleen approached me and was like, do you want to, you know, come on board? I'm like, absolutely. I'm like, that's awesome. It's right up my alley because I like doing events I can cook something besides breakfast.
Yes, well, those of us appreciate it, taking your talent and gifting it out to everyone else, especially when it supports good causes like helping babies with the March of Dimes. Guys?
Sounds delicious. I would love to taste all those creations from local chefs. It's all happening at the Signature Chef's Auction tomorrow night at the Myrtle Beach Marriott Resort and Spa at Grand Dunes starting at 6.
Tickets are still available on the March of Dimes website. We have that link for you on the ABC 15 Facebook page. An annual fundraiser on the Grand Strand to benefit the March of Dimes is a short ways away now. The Black Tie Affair also supports local chefs.
ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth is in the kitchen at Johnny D's Waffles and Bakery in Myrtle Beach this morning talking about the Signature Chef's Auction happening tomorrow. Good morning.
Good morning, that's right. Yeah, it's such an amazing event. Now we're here at Johnny D's. Jamie is behind us cooking up. She's going to be there tomorrow night with this amazing Asian dish. Now she is making some sort of breakfast special, mushroom confit.
Yeah.
Benedict, did I say that right? Wow, I'm blown away.
It smells so good in here too. I'm hungry again.
And we're going to let everybody know cameraman Keith is already on breakfast number 2.
Yes, he is.
And he hasn't had any of the famous waffles yet, so I'm pretty sure he's going to stick around for breakfast 3. Am I right on that? Yes. And then he might have to stay for dessert. Look at this. We haven't even talked about this kind of stuff yet. And you'll be able to get dessert tomorrow night, too, at the Signature Chef's Auction. People bring out a bunch of amazing stuff.
We've got a menu that is to die for.
How many local area
We
restaurants
actually have 15 in the event this year.
Okay.
Which is really wonderful. But this is probably the most that we've had in the event. So.
Yeah, I like it because you get to go around and you get to taste all these different dishes that these chefs make, and sometimes it's something you can find at the restaurant, but a lot of times it's something like, you know, Jamie's doing something completely off the menu and unique.
Absolutely, and I think that's the thing that we love about the event is because we really see the culinary experience come to the biggest event of the year, so it's great.
Right, there's a lot of skill out there, and you know, we like to go test it and taste it, and it's very delicious. And of course, it supports the babies and the March of Dimes. And go ahead, pick one out. It's almost dessert time, right? After breakfast,
yeah,
guys.
It's got fruit on it too, so I think it's
there you go.
You know, okay.
I wanted the strawberry.
Well, I was eyeing that chocolate
Zoom back
cupcake.
in on those desserts, please. They look delicious.
Oh, and all that breakfast in the background. That's got to be hard to resist this morning. Hey, if you want to try all this great food, the Signature Chef's Auctions tomorrow night at the Myrtle Beach Marriott Resort and Spa at Grand Dunes starting at 6.
Tickets are still available on the March of Dimes website. We have the link on our ABC 15 Facebook page.